Hello, everyone, and welcome to One Shot Onslaught. First off, thank you so much for taking time out to listen to our show. We truly appreciate it. Tonight we are playing Bastion of the Frost Lord by MT Black, Drew Schultz, and Rodney Sloan. I want to get us right into the action, so I'm going to quickly just plug all of our social media. We are on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, YouTube. All of those are at One Shot Onslaught. We are on Discord. We are everywhere. We're doing a huge giveaway on Twitter where we are giving away any D&D 5e source book of your choice, a set of dice, and a special brand new relic from Ironclaw Relics. It's a really cool new dice vault. So head on over to Twitter to find out how you can get entered in for that. We have also got a new show coming out in about a little bit under a month now. We're aiming for the end of March or early April. That show will be called Halfway to Heroes, and it will be an actual homebrew campaign. So we got all the social media set up for that, so if you want, go ahead and go follow Halfway to Heroes so you can stay up to date on all the news for that one. On this episode, one of our patrons actually joins us, Dragonbait, aka Rachel, from the 20-Sided Adventures podcast, plays Rainey, the Tiefling Gunslinger Fighter. And it was very lucky that she did join us because she does help out the guys a whole bunch tonight. So now, bundle up, it's gonna get chilly in here. Let's hear all about this Bastion of the Frost Lord. We start tonight off in
Phandalin.
Any guesses? Phandalin? Nope. Good try. Any other guesses?
On the Miss Lily.
Nope. We're not in space. Nope.
In our tower.
No. Come on, guys. We're getting there. We're getting good. No. We are actually starting off tonight in the Flabby Troll. You three.
My favorite place.
You three are hanging out with your friend from the guild, Rainey. So we've got with us Dragonbait, aka Rachel, here, playing Rainey. So Rainey, or Dragonbait, why don't you go ahead and describe what Rainey looks like?
Rainey is a tiefling, pure white with a broken horn, black hair, and sapphire eyes, and she is covered in scars.
So you guys are all hanging out with Rainey, chatting, drinking. What's everyone drinking? Dirty Deuce, Ironclaw?
Yep. Course.
I don't know if Death has a go-to drink. Have we established that, or do you just drink what the fuck ever?
I just drink whatever's in front of me.
Blood?
Coagulated blood.
Okay, ew. But I think the troll probably... Or no, wait, it's not actually a troll that works a flabby troll. It's actually an ogre. He probably does have goddamn nasty-ass blood. Cool, Justin. Death. What's Lord... Oh, swamp water. Yes, we have established that they do have... What's Rainey drinking today?
She just doesn't like her fancy drinks, so she just has like an ale.
Okay. As you guys are kind of just hanging out, it's a cold, wintry day outside, so you guys are bundled up a little bit inside, sitting next to the fire, when just as you guys are mid-conversation, the door burst open, and this burst of chilly wind hits you all, and you see standing there, Benny, just from head to toe covered in these overalls, with this red cloak wrapped around with this fluffy hood over his head, and he says, "Oh, there you guys are. We got an urgent one, and teams A through C are already on quest. So I was hoping you guys would be up for it. What do you guys think?"
Yeah.
Let's do this. Okay. Bullet points here. A young girl's missing. Her father is Sir Owen, the famous inventor that lives at the edge of town. You guys probably know his house from the Talking Gate if you've walked by it. So, bullet notes. Her sister said she had an imaginary friend named Gemma Jinglefrost, who was apparently a fairy that she would always talk to in this mirror. She was always looking forward to running away on her 15th birthday and marrying a prince. The sister kind of thought it was all, horse shit. But her birthday's in 10 day now, and she's gone. Her dad's kind of looked around the whole house, can't find her. He's kind of at the thought now that she's either been kidnapped or ran away to whatever this prince is. So, luckily, he is this inventor. He repurposed this, and he pulls out from behind his back this big, it's like the shape and size of a pig, but it's like clockwork. It's got these gears that are all whirring and hissing. And he says, he apparently made this thing to track down truffles, but he repurposed it to track her down. Hold on a second. He showed me how to work this, and he kind of starts twisting this big gear wind on the top of it. And then he says, okay, its name is Mr. Snufflekins, and it's just going to lead you to Belma, his daughter. Here's a picture of her, and he hands you all a picture of it looks like a pretty 15-year-old human girl. He says, so, what do you guys say?
Clarification. Is this a Guillermo del Toro fairy, or is this a Disney fairy?
The sister didn't really have a lot of details on the fairies. She just said Gemma Jinglefrost and called her a fairy. But the sister never saw her or anything. She just thought it was an imaginary friend. But
Gemma Jinglefrost sounds like Disney shit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that too. I thought it sounded like Disney shit. So what do you guys say? Will you guys want to follow this pig? Go save this girl?
Can I eat the pig afterwards?
It's metal, so please don't.
Oh yeah, I forgot the point where it's mechanical.
Yes.
Starting the night out right.
How drunk are we?
Count me in.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I said his name is Mr. Snufflekins, so if you could, he can talk a little bit if you want.
I want to hear his voice.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta talk to him.
What's up, Snufflekins?
Mr. Snufflekins lives to serve. Follow me, please. And he takes off out the inn.
I follow him.
So, because it is winter, it's super cold out. What does everybody's winter wear looks like? I'm sure Death and Rainey, the tieflings, are probably kind of not liking cold a whole lot. So what are you guys like wearing in the snow?
I'm wearing a leather trench coat.
Like fur lined?
Yeah.
I killed a grizzly bear and I'm wearing its entire pelt as like
What
a
the
cape.
F?
Yeah, sorry, Dustin.
So like it's just the pelt, so it's like wrapped over you, so it's just like you look like a floppy bear.
That's right.
I'm wearing a human skin suit, like
No, we're not.
Buffalo Bill style.
yeah.
What's Ironclaw wearing?
Just my cloak. I turn to a bear if I get too cold.
Oh yeah. What's Rainey wearing?
Rainey has just like a normal like heavy jacket on. Not fur lined, but warm enough.
Okay. So guys, I've got a little bit of exposition now for you all. So feel free to hop in at any time you want your character to be doing something otherwise. Here I go. Mr. Snufflekins, the Iron Piglet, leads you north out of Raven's Point, along the high road towards Luskin, the city of sails. Days pass and you cross the icy river Brightwater. Sheer bluffs of gray stone rise out of the waters that harbor bloodhawks, pirates, and islands of floating ice. There's a blinding snowstorm that slows your progress for a day after passing the impressive towers of Luskin Gate. Then, there is no more road, and you follow the tracks of a mammoth herd for a time. Their great treads the length of a man. In a few days more, you reach the snowy base of the Spine of the World mountains. You continue this winding pass that is carved into the mountain, and after 2 full days, you have made it to the other side. Here, the sky is a strange hue of bright blue, and though it appears to be daylight, you're not able to see the sun. Mr. Snufflekins continues onward across a wide swath of land as far as the eye can see. stepping through 6 inches of snow with every step. You're caught in a sudden snowstorm and have to stop. You kind of like pick up the pig and stop and wait for the storm to pass. And just as it begins clearing up, you see this ethereal caravan that proceeds across your path. Strange, otherworldly creatures and vehicles in all shapes and transparent colors march silently by, oblivious to you all. At the tail end of the procession marches a long line of spectral girls and boys who look to be in their teens. Their hands are bound with silvery chains and they are downcast. After the caravan makes it about 100 feet away out of sight, they just vanish, leaving no sign of their trail. The pig begins whirring up as Ironclaw is kind of holding it, and he sets it down and it takes off further down the path you were heading. 2 hours of walking later, and you see before you a towering fortress of ice and snow that stands against the arctic blue of the cloudless winter sky. Its snow-formed walls are beckoned with frozen battlements, each held fast with massive crystal spikes. Where hazy sunlight strikes the icy spires, a cold but colorful light illuminates the surrounding. The path into the fortress is obvious, with two 12-foot-high icy gates swung open as if greeting you. So what's your guys' marching order going into this ice fortress?
That is some good descriptive writing.
I would say thank you, but I only did like maybe 2 sentences of that. The rest was in the module.
Oh, okay.
No, it was mostly the module stuff.
I take off my skin suit and walk straight in.
Take off your non-existing goddamn skin suit. Since we are now, so that was a whole lot of reading on my part, mostly to get around the unfortunately super cool intro to this module, but due to our kind of times, that's why I just want to make sure that you guys know that you are now, this pig has led you to this icy fortress, massive icy fortress. And you guys are now walking into these two 12-foot high gates that are swung open. What's the marching order?
I take point.
I'll be behind him.
I'll be in the middle.
I'll be in the middle, I guess.
I'll be in the back.
All right. So as you guys continue on into this fortress, through the gates, you guys enter in this large hexagonal room with this tall ceiling. It is well lit by the light filtering through the icy walls of the outside. So like this entire thing is made out of ice, as well as an impressive ice sculpture fireplace at the room center. The flames are crackling within, and there is a luminous green fire that's giving off no smoke. On the far side of the wall, or far side of the room, is this beautiful golden harp resting on a pedestal of white marble. And a soft, sleepy tune can be heard from its string, though no musician is evident. There are no exits save for the front gate. As you approach the fireplace, you can see above it is a message that is embossed into the hearth that reads, "Greetings from Lord Frost. It is requested that all visitors should ring the bells 6 times in order that you may be admitted." And now the way that it's kind of broken up is one line is "Greetings from Lord Frost, it is," and then requested that all, and then visitors should ring and then bells 6 times in, and then order that, and then you may be admitted. So yeah, other than that, there's really nothing in this room besides the fireplace and that harp that's kind of just playing that sleepy music.
I don't understand, like, there's a fireplace, but we're in an ice castle.
Yeah, and as you kind of think about that, and you are a little bit curious about, Dad's a little curious about that. And as you get closer to it, you realize that fireplace is not giving off any heat at all.
That's so impractical.
It's a very impractical fireplace.
I burning hands the fireplace.
All right, yeah. You extend your fingers and cast Burning Hands, and it doesn't seem to have any effect whatsoever on the fire. It doesn't start roaring any brighter or hotter. It's as if this fireplace is just, maybe not even quite real fire. And it didn't even melt any of the ice, because this is an ice sculpture in the middle of the room that's like the fireplace. It's made out of ice.
Lord Snow, firebolt it. Fireball it.
I don't want to waste a fireball. You're crazy.
Can I look around for any bells?
Yes, you can. Roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Sean's on D&D Beyond now, so he doesn't want to waste his spell slot.
Now he's seeing his spell slots, and he's like, let's not do that.
I'm gonna use my wall of fire.
15.
Yeah, so you're kind of looking around the room, and it's, not too hard to look around it quickly, but you're kind of looking into the harp, and you definitely think it's, just some kind of magical harp that's playing itself, and then you turn your attention to the fireplace, and just as Death kind of investigated it, you get closer, and you realize that the flames are giving off no heat whatsoever.
Is like a Harry Potter fireplace. Can I walk in it and transport to somewhere else?
You could try it. You could try that.
Okay, I do that.
So you all see Death walk up to this fireplace and then kind of hesitantly step into it. And as soon as he steps over onto the coals, you no longer see Death.
Ooh, boy.
I'm gonna follow him. I'm just
Guys,
gonna
I guess
jump
we
in.
should follow him.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to do Death scene until you guys. We figure out what everyone else is doing.
I kind of want to touch the harp.
You want to? You want to go touch
Touch the harp and then jump in the fire.
Yeah, I want to go touch the harp.
So everyone else has went through the fire, but then Rainey kind of hesitates, like she's like 1 foot into the fire, and then kind of pulls it back and walks over to the harp real quick and just gently touches it, and it doesn't teleport you anywhere. Nothing strange seems to happen. But you do realize that staying in this room, past the guys leaving, you do realize you're starting to get a little sleepy from this music coming from the harp.
Cool. I'm gonna leave.
All right, so you run and jump through the fireplace too, and as you step through, you see the guys standing, kind of lining around where you just came in, and you guys are all in a circular room that is lined with these magnificent columns, each one decked in greenery and mistletoe. The columns hold aloft a domed ceiling made of glittering green crystal, and standing on the dance floor are two of these full plate mailed kind of monstrosities that are like mid-waltz together. You can hear soft music coming from some unknown source, and you see 3 fireplaces lining the room. You see a yellow fireplace, a red fireplace, and a blue fireplace. But other than that, the 2 helmed monstrosities are paying you no attention as they are just kind of dancing the night away.
I take mistletoe because it's lined with mistletoe, and I hang it over Lord Sean Snow and I's head.
So we just start kissing.
I don't know. I can't make you guys kiss.
Now kiss.
Just Lepec though.
So yeah, the room, like I said, you guys came through a green fireplace, and now this whole room is giving off this green. It's kind of most of the furniture and decorations and things are green, and since the whole place is made out of ice, it's kind of like reflecting and refracting off everything, and it makes this whole room seem like a green room. And then, like I said, there are 3 more fireplaces around the room: a yellow, a red, and a blue.
Can I get closer to the dancing figures? Not real close, but I want to see if I can make anything out from a safe distance.
Roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
And the dance floor is like a 10 foot by 10 foot dance floor. Like, how close to that dance floor do you want to get?
The edge.
What kind of music are they playing?
Okay. It's actually techno music.
Okay.
But they're dancing like slow, like waltz dancing. It doesn't match up at all.
20, not natural.
Bass nectar.
Yes. And from there, Rainey she gets to like a foot away from the edge of the dance floor and kind of watching these 2 figures. You see one of them has a necklace on that has a small green bell on it.
I
Ring the bell.
take a step onto the dance floor.
Okay. All right. You take a step onto the dance. So you're like standing on the dance floor now, kind of almost getting in their way, but they're still kind of dancing around you for the moment.
Is there any way that I could cut in?
How would you want to do that? Like, what would it look like when Rainey tries to do that?
I think she would try just like maybe there's a turn and she like quickly just takes the place of one of them to try and get to the necklace.
Okay, roll me a performance check. As you kind of cut in and like kind of lean towards them, one of them bows and steps away, and then the other one holds out its hand and wants you to dance with it. So you're rolling a dance check right now.
That's 22, so...
Oh damn, you're dancing. So you're like you're skipping the waltz and you're going straight to the what are these kids these days flossing? I guess you're flossing.
They dab.
You're dabbing and flossing. I think that's what hip kids do now. And the creature starts to kind of mimicking you. It's kind of getting into it. It kind of likes this new dance style. And after about a full 3 minutes of this dancing, it gives a deep bow, and it takes off its necklace and offers it up to you.
I take it.
And so now you've got this. It is indeed like a... So for him, it looked like a little necklace pendant, but for you, like in your hand, it's like a bell. Like, what would you use those bells for? You know, like a handbell.
Bring me a sandwich.
Yeah, it's like one of those bells, but for him, he's so big that it looked like a little trinket thing. And then around the room, those two helmed whores just go back to dancing. And then where would you guys like to go from here? Obviously, you've got 3 more fireplaces to check out: yellow, red, and blue.
You want to split up?
No, that's a bad idea.
Always a good time. Split the party.
Thank you, too.
You guys want to split 2 ways?
No, don't split up.
Come on, let's do it.
No.
All right, let's go in the blue one.
All of us in the blue one.
All right. So you guys all dip into the blue fireplace, and you guys end up in this oval room that is. It looks like a bedroom. It's kind of draped in this cool blue light, as if the bottom of like a clear swimming pool. There are wardrobes, several mirrors standing against the wall, and the whole chamber is open to a blue sky above. And there's a large bed that takes up most of the room.
Is it blue?
It is blue, yes. And it's got a bedside table next to it.
I go and jump on the bed.
As soon as you run and jump on this bed, everybody make me a dex save real quick.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Okay. What the heck?
I got a non-natural 20.
So 9 plus 7, 16.
Damn, nice.
I got a 14.
And then Dragonbait?
I also got a 14.
Okay, you guys are all good. So you guys see that ceiling that you were looking at? You see like a ripple run across it. And then you see this sheet dropping from the ceiling that was held up by these like little floating sprites that you can just barely make out. And as soon as they drop the sheet, you all kind of hug the edge of the wall, and the sheet falls right in front of you and kind of covers the bed, kind of starts covering the mirrors, but kind of drifts off of them and the nightstand. And then you see these sprites pop out of view and go back invisible. So you guys have solved my sheet puzzle.
That was just fucking rude.
So now you're standing, and now the ceiling looks like ice. It's an ice ceiling. It doesn't look like the sky above anymore. But there is the bed that is now covered in the big sheet. There is the big canvas. There is the bedside table, and then there are 4 mirrors around the room.
I'm going to check that table.
Oh, and I keep forgetting 3 fireplaces. Now there is a violet, an orange, and a green.
What the heck?
So, as you go up to the table, you guys see those mirrors around the wall. As soon as Ironclaw puts his hand on that bedside table, the 4 mirrors that kind of spread all around the wall all take shape into one of them kind of shapes himself, and you can see like the horn outline, and it looks like death. you see one of them shrink down a little bit and to look like the druid form of Ironclaw. You see one of them shrivel up a little bit to the old man form of Lord Snow, and then you see one take the one-horned form of Rainey. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. They don't look like you guys. They're still made out of mirrors, but their shapes look like you guys.
18.
7.
15.
10 plus 8, 18.
Okay, cool. So, Death, you're up first. You've got these 4 mirror... They're made out of glass, you can tell. And they're kind of all surrounding and approaching the person they look like. So you've got one that's the shape of Death coming at you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at Death, the mirror form of Death.
Okay.
I'm going to blow him a kiss. But as I blow him a kiss, I'm going to touch both my fingers together and burning hands his asshole.
Okay.
So that's...
so I roll for that.
Yeah, it's Dex 13.
I rolled on that one.
Alright, so... It's actually a lot of fun playing remotely because I get to type in a bunch of shit.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Kind of like it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So, 9 damage.
9 damage. So you burning hands yourself. Like the fire kind of, envelops like around it and goes around, and it kind of like glass blowing where it kind of like gets melted and like kind of blows out a little bit into like a bubble. The back of him, like his booty, blows out a little bit. And
I
looks
did
like
say burning hand is his asshole, so that makes sense.
There you go. Yeah, his butt's 3 times juicier now. Lord Jon Snow next up.
I'm going to cast Blur on myself.
Okay, using new spells now that you got D&D Beyond in front of you. What does that do? I don't even know that one.
Your body becomes blurred, shifting and wavering to all who can see you. For the duration, any creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. An attacker is immune to this effect if it doesn't rely on sight, as with blind sight, or can see through illusions, as is with true sight.
Okay, it has neither of those things.
Duration's a minute.
All right. You want to move any? None of them are up on any of you guys yet. But
No, I won't move.
okay. Next up is Rainey.
I'm gonna pull out my big gun and take 2 shots at the one that looks like me.
Okay. What
Tie
kind of?
gun.
Oh
Hand
yeah.
cannon.
So yeah,
sniper.
we never talked about what class Rainey is. So Rainey's a fighter with the subclass of gunslinger. Is that an official subclass, or is that a unearthed arcana, or is that a?
It's technically critical role.
Critical role.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, what does your gun look like? What do the guns look like in this world?
So I figure my big gun is probably a shotgun, because that's usually my zombie killing tool in most games. So
Right.
and then
Kick in the door and pop.
yeah, and then I have 2 handguns as well.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
cool. So you're using your shotgun right now on this thing.
Yes, and I'm taking 2 shots.
You tell me if I need to roll anything.
Nope, it's all me. So an 18 and 22.
Yeah, both of those are gonna hit. And what kind of damage are your guns? Are they bludgeoning, piercing?
They're piercing.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't know if. Yeah.
That's okay. So this is gonna be a lot of damage. So give me a second.
Okay, you might kill it.
So the first shot is 25 damage.
Okay, so it is still barely hanging on. So you will need your second shot
Okay.
also to finish this one.
The second one was 9 points of damage.
So that is a 33 total?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead and describe this. It's the second shot that does this glass mirror in.
So I'm sure the first shot hit it in the chest.
And did a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah, and then the second shot just took off its head.
And as the head goes, shatters and flies back, the entire rest of the body, its arms and legs, just shatter into a million pieces and collapse to the ground. Like a cartoon where they're floating for a second and then they collapse. Next up are the remaining 3 Mirror Mans. So now there's the Ironclaw one is going to run up to Ironclaw.
Of course.
Oh, a nat 20 and a 2. Okay. So it's going to, with both of its sliced up hands, like it's got fingers like Ironclaw does, but they're like jagged, sharp razor glass. And he slams down twice and slashes at you for a total of 10. So like the first one slashes this deep cut into your arm, and you take 10 slashing damage. The second one, you like just back up, and it misses you. Next up, same deal for Death. So for Death, also is going to his is going to run up, and it's going to take one and like try to like stab into Death's stomach, and it's going to get like its glassy fingertips into him for 5 damage. And then his second one, he stabs at Death, and Death quickly just swats it away with his other hand. Lord Sean Snow's, both of them, like he just like an old man flailing at Lord Sean Snow, and Lord Sean Snow's like 3 feet away, like the guy's not even close to it as he's swinging at him. And then it's Ironclaw's turn.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna do...
So we've got, so Rainey's is gone, and the Death one is looking like pretty blown up and haggard. So you've got Lord Sean Snow and Ironclaws that have not yet been touched.
I'm gonna Thorn Whip Lord Sean Snow's to me.
Okay.
Okay. Got a 7.
Total?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna miss, man. So yeah, you...
Oh, plus 9. 12.
Yeah, that's still gonna miss. So you like conjure up this Thorn Whip and kind of like cowboy rodeo it, and throw it towards the Lord Sean Snow icy figure, and it just drops to the floor next to him, missing him. And you kind of wind it up a little bit embarrassed. Does Willie... What's his name? Is it gonna be Willie?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Wait, who's Willie?
Dustin's little weeping willow tree that he awakened in the interlude that is not yet out for like 3 more weeks, but it will be out before this episode.
Wake me up.
Oh, is that what Willie sings?
Wake me up inside.
Is that POD?
I've heard that song. No, it's
Who is that?
Evanescence.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wake me up. Wake
Before
me
you
up
go,
inside. Can't wake up.
I don't know any more words, man. I can't back
me
you
neither.
up.
I was singing that Wake Me Up Before You Go, Girl.
That's way different.
Anyway, I don't have his stats. Like, so should I just
Just
roll
do his
D20?
Thorn Whip as your stats, yeah.
Okay. He's gonna Thorn Whip also, and he's doing a 19 to hit.
So, just for the listeners at home, and Dragonbait has not heard anything about this guy yet either. This is the Weeping Willow that Ironclaw awakened in the interlude. And instead of it having smash attacks, because it is kind of a teenager, it instead, and it's a Weeping Willow tree, it instead does like Thorn Whip attacks. So it's a little bit different than a regular awakened tree. But a 19 does hit, Dustin, so go ahead and just roll your Thorn Whip damage for now.
10 damage.
10 damage. That's the Lord Sean Snow one. Okay, and it pulls him
It. He's to me.
So yeah, you, or not you. What's his name? Is it Willie?
So Snow is on Willis.
Willis. Okay. I'm probably going to call him Willie all the time, just by...
Willis Pine.
Willis. Okay, so Willis, takes his arm, swings it around.
Does he say anything when he does that?
He says, giddy up, motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck his voice sounds like, man. And he rodeos him to you. Next up is Death.
Is the ice me dead?
Close, but no. He's just got a big butt right now.
Might be able to just spit on him, push him over.
I'm gonna acid splash Death, but I'm gonna wind up doing an inappropriate gesture,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna spray him with acid.
I always forget about Acid Splash. Is that something that I roll to
It's a
defend
Dex
against?
13 or 2d6.
Okay, and that one, this online dice roller's not doing me a lot of favors tonight.
All right.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
You ready to be bamboozled?
And I think it's more than, what did you say, 2?
It
What?
said on D&D Beyond it says 2d6.
But does it say like at certain levels it goes up to 3d6?
It says time 1A, range 60, Dex 13, effect 2d6.
Okay, maybe it starts out at 1d6 and now at your level it's 2. Okay. Go ahead and roll 2. I think you're gonna get it.
It's a 4.
4 total, guess what?
I
You want to describe how you, so you want to describe how you melted, gave him this juicy booty, and then you melted him with acid?
I take my hand and I use a jerking off motion and I spray him with acid and he melts down to a little puddle and then I drink the puddle.
Lord Jon Snow's turn. He's definitely dead. That one's definitely dead. So Lord Jon
killed
Snow,
him.
yours is on Ironclaw now, and Ironclaw's is also on Ironclaw.
I'm gonna cast a fire bolt right at Ironclaw.
Oh, at the Ironclaw.
Which one?
At Ironclaw or at the Ice Ironclaw?
Ironclaw.
No.
It was all a
At the
ploy.
mirror.
This is how he kills you.
This is how I die.
You dead?
Yeah. Go ahead. I knew what you meant.
All right, it's 2. It says 2d10 now.
Yep. That sounds right. So you rolled a hit.
So I got 13
It rolled a
for
13
hit. Yeah.
because you also have like a plus 8, I believe, maybe a plus 9. I think it's plus 9 you've got.
Okay, I got you. Oh yeah, it is plus 9.
Plus 9. Damn. Yeah, you got it. So go ahead and roll your 2d10 damage.
Damn, this is nice.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah.
I love D&D Beyond.
13 total damage.
Damn. Okay, so this is the first time this one has been hit. And as you hurl it on this little short, like 4 foot high Iron Claw looking guy, he like balloons up. And now he's like a sphere. Like it's like not even, you couldn't even like make out Iron Claw anymore. It's like a big sphere as your firebolt like melted him away and kind of exploded him out. And he's got like this big ball now with 2 little nubby legs and 2 little nubby arms. He doesn't look good though. And it is now. I'm doing good, you guys. Keeping track of this shit. It is now Rainey's turn.
Proud of you.
You said he is 4 foot.
Isn't that how tall you are?
I'm actually 4'2", so you can tell the difference between me and him, right?
Well, now you definitely can because now it's like 6 feet tall, big ball. Like when you're like blowing glass and like it like balloons out. That's what happened when he got hit with this firebolt.
I'm gonna take another shot at the balloon one.
All right, do the balloon one first. Is it shotgun or handgun?
Shotgun.
See, all the guys are probably thinking like, "What the fuck? I didn't know we could get fucking shotguns."
21.
True.
That hits, yes.
18 points of damage.
Go ahead and describe that one as you pop this big glass balloon.
Shatters. Just hits it and shatters.
Yeah, you hit like the center mass of this big balloon, and then the whole thing just pops like a balloon as the glass goes flying. So you got one more shot, I think?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the other one. There's only one left,
Okay.
right?
Yes, and it is the Lord Jon Snow one that is right up against Ironclaw.
So are these like steampunk looking guns? That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
I
But
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We have a
Yeah, I think
we have a
so.
steampunk pig, so
Yeah, that's true.
It makes sense.
21,
21 does hit.
19 points of damage.
Holy shit. Go ahead and describe
did
that
hit.
one too.
Took off its head.
Yeah, that one you take off the head of this Lord Jon Snow ice figure, and like it falls backwards, still standing, like with like robes and arms. And as it hits the ground, then it shatters into a million pieces. And now Ironclaw, now like that the scene has kind of calmed down, you reach into the nightstand and you find a blue bell. So you had the green bell now and the blue bell.
More cowbell.
Yeah, more cowbell.
Yes.
And so from this room, you have got the violet, orange, and green fireplaces. You would think that the green fireplace just takes you back to the green dance room fireplace.
Guys, I wonder if we need a bell for each fireplace color.
That seems about right.
Which ones did we get so far? We got the...
Blue and green?
Yeah.
You got the blue and the green so far.
So we got green first.
Yeah, you have not rung any of them yet.
No.
Let me
but
say
we have
that.
to,
Should we
it says
try
we have to
and
ring
ring
them
them?
in order.
Oh, yeah, 6 bells. In order that we went through? Or in order of...
You don't know.
Maybe we'll find like a color code somewhere.
I mean, you could try ringing them now.
I don't
know.
don't like when the DM says shit like that.
Ring them now. Nope.
And just to recap, in the green room was a yellow, red, and blue fireplace. In this blue room is a violet, orange, and green fireplace.
Hang on, let me get my notepad.
Very interesting that they are secondary and primary colors in the different rooms.
Is that a poker face? DM
Poker
Adam.
face.
Me, I keep forgetting you guys can see me because I don't have the video chat up because I have to have my notes up in front of me. So I keep forgetting you guys can see me.
That was a poker face.
So I feel like maybe we should go back into the green room and do the yellow and red ones first.
Let's do that. It's a good idea.
I think that's an excellent idea.
So you guys all step through the green fireplace, collecting up the blue bell. So you got the green bell and blue bell. Step back through the green fireplace, and now you have got the yellow and red fireplaces that you have not yet been into.
Are there toilets where I can flush myself? 'Cause this is like... this is very Harry Potter-esque.
You have not yet found a toilet.
Moaning metal!
Let's go yellow
so pretty
first,
much
guys.
Yellow or red.
Yeah, let's go yellow.
All right. So you guys step into the yellow fireplace.
Do we still have this pig with us?
Yeah, but it is no longer leading you guys. Now it just follows because now like its sense of smell is just gone. It has no idea how to act, or like it has no idea how to track this kid anymore from this magical kind of fortress. So it's just following you guys now. And as you guys step into this yellow fireplace, you guys enter into this kind of faded mustard colored room. The light's kind of giving off these faded mustard colored couches that are lining the walls. And other than the three couches around the room, there are also 3 fireplaces again. There is an orange, a violet, and a green. And you see on top of this table that's in the middle of the room, this shiny brass lantern that's sitting on the table with its like shutters closed. And then you see lying against the far back wall, kind of like in the corner, this massive 10-foot tall, abdominable snowman Yeti.
He's back.
He's back. And you see, so he's like sleeping, snoozing. And
In
you
this
see,
yellow room?
yeah,
That
in
was
the
a
yellow
good
room.
snore.
And you see, wasn't it good?
Yeah.
And you see in his palm a yellow bell.
I'm going to use my
burning
mage
hands
hand.
No.
I'm going to use my mage hand and retrieve the bell.
Okay.
I'm gonna have one of my pistols up just in case this
Just in
motherfucker
case.
wakes up.
Hey, Sean, roll me a sleight of hand, but instead of using sleight of hand, use Arcana. So an Arcana check. Which is, I think, like a +9 or something stupid.
I kind of want to burning
15.
hands his abs off like the last time.
Well, first you see Lord Sean Snow conjure up this mage hand, and it kind of floats hesitantly and plucks it ever so gently from the palm of this abominable snowman. Now you've got this yellow bell also. And that was a good roll, Sean. And like I said, did I say the fireplace was in this room?
Orange, violet, green.
Yes. So he's still he's still snoozing.
So I say we
he did
go
not-
back before this asshole wakes up.
Or before someone wakes him up.
I'm like really trying hard not to like burning hands his abdomen. I want to see those abs.
So do you guys go into a different fireplace or the same fireplace or
So we got orange, violet, and green.
in this room? Yeah. So you could either go
So
back
we haven't
to
been
green.
in any of them besides.
Yeah, you haven't been in orange
We've been
or
in green.
violet.
Yeah.
I don't know. What you guys think?
Do we want to check out red first?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys want to go back through the green and then go into the red. Okay, cool. So, you guys step through, very Harry Potter-esque, and then step through the red fireplace. And you appear in what seems to be a library. You see these 20-foot tall bookcases that are lining the walls, and these piles of moldy tomes that are lying kind of scattered across the floor. There are several like plush chairs and divans here, whatever the fuck a divan is, and they're all upholstered in this dark red velvet, which again, from the icy walls, they're kind of giving off this whole red look to the whole room.
I sit in the divan.
You sit in a divan. Okay, I don't know if that's correct usage of a divan or not. I have no clue what a divan is. Is it a chair?
Time to
I'm
look
looking
it up.
at Google right now, but I don't know. It's got some side tables, some dressers. a
Okay,
chair.
we'll just say Death sits in the divan, whatever that means. I have no clue. But
Dude,
they're all
we got capooters.
yeah. I don't care enough.
It's
No, if Rachel, if you've got
I
it, let us
do.
know.
I have it. So, you've seen those like chairs that kind of look like beds as well, that have like a back.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big comfy chair.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, Death, for you to sit in one. Okay, cool.
Big comfy couch.
I didn't know if you were like, I sit in a desk or something, I had no clue. But you do see on top of one of those 20-foot high bookcases a red handbell sitting on top of it. And you do also see a long-haired dog that is sleeping quietly next to a hearth in the room.
I pet
Does that
the
have
good
three
boy.
heads?
I'm going to climb the bookshelf.
I
Okay,
pet the good boy.
I fucked up and did not say the colors of the fireplaces
Oh.
real quick. It has got a violet, green, and orange, and the dog is actually sleeping next to the violet. So Death. So we're gonna kind of do bullet time right now. So we have got Rainey climbing up one of the bookshelves, and then we have got Death that walks up next to the long-haired dog and pets it, and it kind of stirs awake, and it likes it. It likes being pet.
I give it a belly scratch.
Oh yeah, it's like rolling over on its back, letting you scratch it. It seems pretty. It's like wagging its tail. It kind of likes the attention. And now we go back to Rainey. Rainey, you go up and you climb. Go ahead and give me an athletics check, just because we should do some kind of rolls.
What color room is this?
This is a red room.
Could I acrobatics up? Parkour.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's just a better roll. Oh, didn't matter. Natural 20.
Okay, yeah, you fucking, I couldn't think of the name of that real famous parkour guy, but you like just wall run all the way up this bookshelf, and you're like hanging on top of it, and you reach up with your right hand, and as soon as you touch the bell, it teleports away to an opposite staircase.
Son of a bitch.
Or bookcase.
I'm gonna be chasing this bell across the room.
Yeah. Do you want to try to climb the other one now? You have to like climb down and then climb back up. It's like directly across on a different 20-foot high.
I can't
bookcase.
just jump to it from the bookcase.
No, because it's across like a 15-foot long.
okay. Yeah, I'll try
Yeah.
to climb it and get it again.
All right. So you guys see Rainey kind of defeated looking a little bit, climb down her bookcase, and then go over and start climbing up. Will you roll me another check to see how cool this one looks?
That's a 16.
16. Not as cool as the first time. Like I said, you're a little bit embarrassed that this bell's running from you, but you do make it to the top. And as you get to the top of it and you throw your hand over it, again, as soon as you touch the bell, it teleports back to the previous
Son of a bitch.
bookcase.
I look at the other three and go, can you try to climb that one? I'm going to stay right here.
I will Misty Step and try to catch a snitch.
Okay, so you're like petting this puppy's belly, and then you see Rainey, the fellow tiefling, kind of struggling. So you misty step up to the other bookshelf, the one that it is currently on, and as soon as you touch it, it teleports to a third bookshelf, not the one that Rainey is
damn it.
on anymore.
Okay, since the snitch didn't want to be caught, I'm gonna go back to petting the pupper.
Yeah, fuck you, Rainey. You're on your own. I'm going back to this puppy.
Yeah, it's okay. Is there anything else, like, in the room? Like, could I pull a book out, see if I could figure out how to get this damn bell?
Yeah, you want to, like, look around the books and stuff?
Yes.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okie dokie.
Can I just try to get this thing with a mage hand?
Yeah, you could, while she's kind of like shuffling through the books, yeah, go ahead and do a mage hand. We don't even need to roll. As soon as Lord Jon Snow conjures up this mage hand that was so handy in the last room, he goes up and with the mage hand touches the bell, and it, just like that, teleports to a different bookshelf.
17.
But, so Rainey, while Lord Jon Snow is kind of messing with it, so like Lord Jon Snow this whole time's taking his mage hand and kind of touching the bell, and it teleports to a different bookshelf, touches it again. But Rainey is looking through the bookcases, and Rainey actually finds a book that is titled, it says Cretan's Guide to Summoning Bells, which seems to be kind of pertinent for the moment.
Summon all the bells.
Can I read it?
Yeah, as soon as you open it up, the red bell teleports to the open page of the book.
Can I take the bell now?
Yeah, as soon as you take it, yes, it does not teleport away after that. So you've got now the green bell, blue bell, and red bell, and yellow bell. You've got a lot of bells, you guys.
Can I say
Gotta
something
catch
real quick?
'em all.
Yeah, well,
So all the rooms have violet, orange, and green fireplaces except the green room.
do they?
Yeah.
I haven't even know. I've got them all like written down.
Yeah,
but,
it's weird.
So right now in your room, yeah, it's violet, green, and orange. Yeah, I am seeing a lot of violet and oranges. Pretty much violet or orange. Which one do you guys want to do next?
Should we go orange?
That orange is looking mighty good.
Yeah, so from the red room, you guys see both violet and orange. So you guys want to do orange first?
Sure.
Yeah, so you guys pop into the orange fireplace, and as you come into the next room, you see it looks like you guys are in a dining room. You see this table of solid ice extending from the like it's like the length of the entire room. It's like 20 feet long, and it is set with gleaming golden tableware. This breathtaking crystalline chandelier that's hanging from the ceiling and glowing with like this otherworldly light. And sitting at the table with a golden goblet in her hand is a small fey creature. Looks like maybe a fairy.
Faye?
It's not a hag, Dustin. It's not a hag. It's not a hag. It's not a hag. And she says, why don't you guys have a seat? Ask for whatever you would like, and it will appear before you at the table. You guys have made pretty good progress tonight, I gotta say. I wanna kind of chat with you, get to know you all.
Yeah, I don't trust this chick.
I tell her my life story.
Okay, so Death, yeah, let's get this all out of there. Yeah, what's up? What's
And I
up,
say
my dude?
cinnamon oatmeal.
And a bowl of cinnamon oatmeal pot. Oh, are you sitting? You've got to be sitting.
I'm sitting.
Okay, spoiler alert, you got to be sitting at the table. Yeah, a bowl of cinnamon oatmeal appears before you, Ironclaw.
I catch it on my hands, and I start digging in.
Yeah, you guys are, I do want to say, you guys actually are pretty hungry from this journey. You guys actually were running pretty low on rations towards the end of it, so you guys were kind of trying to, keep a little bit, because you got to make the journey back still. So you guys were kind of keeping your rations and doing like quarter rations towards the end.
You
there.
got any raw meat?
What kind of raw meat? You gotta be pretty specific. Pretty specific when you ask. What kind of raw meat you want?
Kevin McAllister.
And a fucking Kevin McAllister roasted before you pops up on the table.
This place is legit, man.
I'll say that Rainey is not sitting and not asking for any food. She is gonna start looking around this room trying to find the damn bell.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
A 16.
So looking across the table, you see what appears to be a golden handbell. But at that moment, like when you kind of look at it a little bit further with the 16, I mean an orange handbell, not golden. Mm-hmm. You actually, with that really good investigation or really good perception, you see that it's actually made out of like confectionery sugar. So you don't think that's the real bell. And Gemma says, let me offer you all a little bit of a deal. You guys have done fantastically, so I want to reward that. How about this? You could take all of this golden silverware and these plates and forks and knives and just leave, and you can keep it, and this is going to be worth a fortune in your realm.
I tell her it's a deal, and I go up to give her a hug. Or handshake. Handshake. And then I cast Blight.
Okay. All right. I forget. We've done Blight so many times, and I always forget. I think I roll for that, a Constitution save. Okay, so as soon as Lord Jon Snow walks up to
It's a
Gemma,
Constitution of 17.
So Gemma reaches out her hand. She says, "That's good to hear, Lord Snow." She seems to know your name. And as soon as you touch her hand, and as soon as you send that blight up her arm, she just vanishes, along with all of the golden table trees and finery on the table. So you guys are now left in this room. Did I ever say what color fireplaces are in this room? There's a red, a blue, and a purple, a violet.
So wait, I didn't cast the Blight?
You did, but the second it hit her, pretty much the second she was attacked, she disappeared and went away, along with all the golden stuff on the table.
And what color room is this?
Orange.
This is the it's the orange room. It's more like a golden hue that was giving off.
Okay.
But now that all the golden plates and stuff are gone, now it's not so golden. Now it's just kind of like a blue, icy blue color.
So it's not an orange room, now it's a blue room.
Yeah, but you guys still do not have the orange bell yet.
Can I look under the table?
Yeah, you dip your head under there, nothing. You see the legs of the other people, but nothing other than that.
Did I take the book from the other room? If I open it, will the bell come?
Yeah, you do still have that book, and as soon as you open it, the red bell just pops back into
Damn it.
Like from your pocket, it goes back into the book again.
So this room's no longer orange. Maybe we need to make it orange for the bell to appear again? I don't know.
Maybe if we leave and come back, it'll restart the room like a video game.
Reset. Can I just do /reset?
Yeah, if you guys want to try that, you guys step from the previous fireplace color.
Well, what room have we not been in
The
yet?
violet.
Violet.
Violet. We'll just jump in violet real quick then, I think.
Yeah, there's a violet one, yeah. As soon as you guys hop into this violet fireplace, you appear to be in a kitchen. The smell of hot-baked goods hangs thickly in the air, with hints of allspice, cinnamon, and nutmeg. This immaculate room contains pristine metal tables that are spotless, with these hanging pots, flawless utensils, and a gleaming copper oven finished with magenta highlights. A violet-colored handbell sits atop of the oven. In the corner of the room is an ice sculpture of a fat man with a kind face holding a basin full of water.
I take the bell.
Rainey, you walk up to this bell and you grab onto it and make me a Constitution saving throw real quick.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Hold on. Constitution is good.
First off, as soon as you try to pick it up, you can tell that it actually seems to weigh about 30 pounds.
Oh,
What the heck?
it's a good thing I'm a strong girl, too. Oh, natural 20.
Okay, so you, as soon as you grab this bell, you feel that it is like, scorching hot. And if you were not a tiefling, you would take 4 fire damage. Because you are a tiefling, you only take 2 fire damage. But it's not so much that it makes you drop the bell, but like you're like still holding on to the bell right now.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you are holding it. It's heavy and it's hot.
That's fine.
You will probably have to make another Constitution save and take more fire damage soon, though.
That's fine. I'm a tough girl. If I can pick it up, I will put it in the basin of water to cool that thing off.
Okay, yeah, you walk over to the basin and you set it in, and it does not seem to, it doesn't like sizzle like it would if you put like a scorching hot something into water. It doesn't seem to give off any kind of steam at all. But you do set it in there, and then after a few moments, you reach to pick it back up, and it's still super hot.
Son of a bitch. So I'm going to leave it in there for now.
I'll just
Okay.
carry it around with my mage hand.
Mage hand can only do, is it 5 or 10 pounds? And this thing has been enchanted to weigh 30.
Oh, fuck.
Even though it still looks same size as the others that you have found, but Rainey could...
It's 10 pounds.
Yeah, so Rainey could attest to the fact that she thinks that this thing weighs
It's
at
heavy
least
as
30
shit.
pounds. Yeah.
I guess I'm going to look around the room for clues.
I'm sorry, what color fireplace is in this violet room?
In the violet room is a red, a yellow, and a blue. So you guys know that now that you've
So I
been...
got them all, I think.
Yeah, now that you guys have kind of been in a lot of the, like, tons of rooms, you think that the only 2 bells... Well, you haven't rang any of the bells yet. But you think that the only 2 bells that you don't have are the purple bell that's right here, that's really hot, and the orange bell that was you guys haven't found yet in that dining room.
Does anyone have some oven mitts or anything? Are we in a kitchen?
Yeah, you want to look around for some
For some oven mitts? Yeah, heck yeah.
Roll me an investigation check.
Can I dispel this thing?
Nice.
Sean, yeah, you can try that.
Let's do it.
I got an 18.
All right, so Ironclaw's looking around for some oven mitts, and then Lord Sean Snow walks over to the bell and casts Dispel Magic on it. So Ironclaw is kind of going in the drawers of the kitchen, and he finds 2 goofy-looking oven mitts. I mean, and he walks over to the bell, real excited, just as Lord Sean Snow casts Dispel Magic on this bell. And then Ironclaw reaches down and picks up the bell, and it no longer feels like it weighs 30 pounds, and it also no longer feels burning hot. But he doesn't know that.
I don't know that, so I'm holding it, and I'm like, ha, guys, I got it for you. In my little oven mitts.
Yeah, so Ironclaw's got an oven mitt holding the bell. And you guys have now got 5 bells. You guys are only missing an orange bell.
We got to go back into that orange room.
So, to get back to the orange room, you guys would have to do a couple fireplace hops, because there's not one in this room.
There was one in the blue room.
Yeah, and there's a blue fireplace in this room. So you guys could hop into the blue room, hop into the orange room if that's what you guys wanted to try.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, so you guys, blue room hop, orange room hop, and as you guys get back into that orange room, there's still nothing on the table. It did not reset all of the orange shit. So it's just that big table in this room. That's it, other than the 3 fireplaces.
So there's not the sugar bell.
There's not the sugar bell anymore, and Gemma Jinglefrost is no longer there.
Bitch. Is the chandelier still in here?
No.
Oh shit.
It's literally just like an ice table with the ice chairs.
I'm gonna stand on the table.
Okay. You guys see Rainey step up on this table.
Okay.
Height advantage, I'm looking around.
I get on the table and I dance.
Yeah. ABD, always be dancing. That's happening. It's the 2 tieflings, one's standing there, but one's dancing.
What else is in this room?
It's just the table and the chairs.
I sit in one of the chairs.
I'll sit in one of the chairs as well. Actually, I'll sit in Gemma's chair.
I throw some gold coins up onto the table for death.
Okay.
Feel like we all might need to be sitting at the table.
I'm gonna sit next to Rainey.
Death's peeing so we can do whatever we want with his character, and he sits.
He becomes like the holiest of holy.
Yeah, he's super nice. He's super good right now. No, but
I just
he
saw
does.
my breath down here, man.
I know
Is
it's
it
cold.
that cold?
No way.
I swear, I think I did. I did.
You're by the windows. So maybe-
Yeah.
Dang.
But yeah, Death sits also, and you guys are all sitting at this table, and nothing magical happens when you guys all sit down.
I'm gonna start like feeling the edge of the table for buttons. I don't know what's happening now. I'm just grabbing at straws, man.
You're feeling no buttons, and you're just feeling this ice cold table. The what's his name? Wilson. God damn, what was his voice? Fuck, no, I'm not going to use him anymore because I don't remember what voice I used for him. Guys, for a couple episodes, Willis's voice is probably going to be changing a bit. So for now, Wilson says, God, you guys, you can just ask for whatever you want and the table gives it to you.
Oh, I want the bell.
As soon as you say that, the orange bell materializes directly in front of you.
Take the bell.
God, you're so stupid.
You're right, angry tree. God.
So now you have all 6 bells. We have not rang any of the bells yet.
Should we ring the bells? The bells of Notre Dame?
I don't know what order we're supposed to do it in. The order we came through?
Or the order
Or
we
are we
got
just
them. We
supposed
could
to
try
ring them
both.
all at once?
The
What does
clue
the clue
said,
says?
Let me read the clue real quick.
It says, greetings from Lord Frost. It is requested that all visitors should ring the bell 6 times in order that you may be admitted.
But also, it's like broke up. It says, greetings from Lord Frost. It is, in the next line, requested that all, next line, visitors should ring the, next line, bells 6 times in, next line, order that, next line, you may be admitted.
Seeing as I have,
I don't know.
I'll start ringing the bells in order of the rooms that we went in. So it would have been green, blue, yellow, red.
I know what order it is.
Oh, yeah. It's actually, okay. Yeah, no, never mind. It's
Green, red, violet, blue,
orange, yellow.
orange.
So I ring
I get
I
it.
ring it in that order.
So you pull out the green bell and you begin to ring it, and it, you hear the bell ringing, and then you pull out the red bell. Nothing else happens after that, though. You pull out the red bell and you start to ring it, and it is indeed ringing. Violet, ding a ding a ding. Blue, ding a ding ding. Orange, ding a ding ding. And yellow, ding a ding ding. And as soon as you ring that yellow bell, all 4 of you are transported into this grand vaulted room.
And it goes bing ding ding.
And it goes bang dang dang. No, it doesn't. And it is fashioned entirely out of glittering ice. There are these columns that twist upwards, abutting this graceful archway that are these. There's dazzling sculpture as well. Light filters through the crystal ceiling far above. 2 curved staircases beset by glistening ballast rods climb to a gallery high above the floor, while a great hearth burns colorless flames below. And a delicate melody drifts down from the galley above through crisp, frigid air. So pretty much you guys are on this like ground floor of this big vaulted room, and there are 2 staircases that wrap up on the left and the right side from you, both of which you can see go to the same gallery above. And you guys can't quite see like what's on that gallery above because, just the way fucking eyeballs work. And you hear music coming from that gallery above.
It's not the same music that we heard in the first room.
No, it's not the sleepy music.
Is
no.
it the music that the guys were dancing to?
No, it's not that music either.
I'm gonna pull out my pistols and start walking up the stairs.
All right, let's go ahead and should we get a marching order then? I think that sounds good. So it sounds like Rainey. Rainey's in front with her pistols. What's the rest of the order after that? Are you guys all gonna go up one side of the staircase, or are you guys gonna split and go up 2-2?
Two,
I'm at the
two.
back.
I'll be in front too.
So Rainey and Ironclaw up left, Lord Jon Snow and Death up right, and
We're
you guys
holding
kind of,
hands.
okay, and you guys are skipping up the stairs. And as you guys get to the top of the stairs, you guys see a small fake creature dressed in mismatching winter clothes playing a silver flute. Her audience is a little girl wrapped in pure white furs and sitting atop a frozen throne. You guys recognize this small fake creature as Gemma Jinglefrost. And just as you guys come across the top, Gemma says, "What a delight to entertain your first guest, my lady. Should we call for a feast, throw a party, throw them out, or perhaps all three?" And you notice that the young girl sitting on the throne does indeed match the picture of Belma Farlight, the 15-year-old girl that you guys are trying to get. And she says, "Let me just stop you now. I have no intentions of going to my father. I am here to marry Lord Frost, and I intend to stick to that. I am not going back home to that sad, pathetic home. So you guys could just head back home, say that you found me dead, whatever you want to say. Just, I'm not leaving.
You are 15 years old. You are coming with us now.
I am reigning across this entire
No,
realm.
I'm Rainey.
Well, reigning with a G-E-I-N-I-N-G, something along those lines. I am princess here. Soon to be queen.
How old is your betrothed?
Like 3,000
Yeah,
or something? It's
that's
all
called
fine.
pedophilia.
I'll be 15, and in Faerun, that is apparently I don't know. I want to marry him, okay?
You are 15 years old. You don't know what you want. It's the Little Mermaid all over again.
I will say that I do not wish. So, okay, let's take a step back here, okay? I assume my father sent you, yes?
Possibly, but we did follow this pig.
Okay, well, okay, yeah, Mr. Snufflekins, yeah, okay, my father made him. See, you don't know the entire story. 25 years ago, my father was this young artificer and living in Neverwinter with these high dreams and hopes of becoming the most famous inventor in all the land. Well, he wanted nothing more than to be this great craftsman, but he possessed very little ability, to be honest.
That's rude. He made this pig.
Well, okay, see, I have not got to that part yet. Out of desperation one day, he cried out to the gods, just begging, offering anything to be a good inventor. Well, Lord Frost here answered his calls, told him that he would give him 20 years being this most amazing inventor ever, and all he had to give was his firstborn child. Well, my dad, not thinking he'd ever fall in love, not thinking he'd ever have kids, he agreed to this deal. And so be it. When he met my mother and had me, he just seemed to have forgotten about this pact. And now, see, it's not Lord Frost who's in the wrong here. It is my father. My father owed this.
This sounds like some made-up bullshit.
I'm gonna cast Reduce on her and then put her in my bag.
I'm gonna make sure my pistols are trained on the Fae person.
All right, let's do this shit. All right, so Lord Jon Snow, what does it look like when you do Reduce? Do you have an incantation? Do you snap your fingers, or I don't know? You get to make this up.
I just tickle my beard a little bit.
You tickle the bottom of your beard.
Yeah.
And she gets to make a save, but let me tell you, her stats are not that great.
She's 15.
Let me just roll.
So.
She is 50. Okay. So you see her shrink down to she's like it does shrink her down to like a foot and a half. So I don't know if she would fit in your pocket.
Well, not my pocket, in my bottomless. What is that shit called? That
your
bag
robe?
I have.
Your robe?
Bag of holding?
Your bag of holding.
She won't
Yes.
be able to breathe in there.
She will not be able to breathe in there.
We're gonna bring
Put her head
back
out.
Temporary.
books.
Keep her head poking out.
Yeah, just her head sticking out. That's a good idea.
But real quick, as soon as you do, tickle her beard and shrink her down, you see that Gemma Jinglefrost, instantly springs to her feet, and she transforms from
Two
this
shots.
kind.
I'm gonna shoot her right now. Not even kidding.
She springs to her feet and quickly transforms from that little fey creature to this 6'5" not humanoid, male figure that is kind of, it looks like he's human kind of in nature, but this super snow white pale skin, snow white
Jack
pale
Frost.
hair. It is Jack Frost, aka Lord
Okay,
Frost.
Adam, we need to talk about
Go ahead and
this
roll.
because every game I've played with you so far, Jack Frost has been involved.
He's my favorite. No, I'm just kidding. This is not Jack Frost. This is legally different from Jack Frost. This is Lord Frost.
Could I counterspell his
I
transformation?
think this is his
So he's still a little
actual
fey?
transformation. I think this is him.
Damn it.
I don't see why not. Scrolling through this paper real shit real quick. So go ahead and you're gonna have to roll for that though. Read counterspell.
You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd or lower level, its spell fails and has no effect. If it's casting a 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Let's say he's not really casting a spell
Yeah.
so much as he's just transforming to his natural state.
I'll just wait.
Yeah, let's save you the spell slot and not have that counter spell, but we will give Rainey her shot off at Lord Frost before. So you did indeed shrink down Belma. So she's tiny on her throne still, so she looks pretty adorable sitting on this big throne.
She looks like a
but
sassy
then-
teenager to me.
Yeah, a sassy teenager, 1 foot tall, and then Lord Frost is kind of lunging, or like he's actually not lunging towards you really, but he does seem to be conjuring up some kind of spell. So go ahead and fire off your shots, Rainey.
Like 23 and
Like 23. That's good.
21.
Okay, both of those hit. And everybody else can go ahead and roll initiative.
12. I'm not too bad this
20
time.
points of damage.
Holy fuck. So what was that? Was that 1 shot or 2 shots?
It was 2 shots.
So from your pistols?
Yes.
All right, so you had these trained. You did mention you had these trained on Gemma the entire time. So as soon as she started transforming, you just wanted none of that and just fire these 2 shots that dug straight into Lord Frost and 22 damage. Damn, that's good. That's good.
20, not 22.
Oh, okay, 20.
But
Okay,
Still really good, but
still very good. Yes. Okay. So everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
22.
Fuck you, Dad. You're gonna be first. I've just got you permanently at the top of the initiative order.
I got a 9.
22.
All right. We will give it to Death because his initiative is gonna be higher than.
Oh, no, that's
So,
fine.
Okay, so I've got Death, Rainey, Ironclaw. What'd you get?
14. Or, so 12 or 14.
You rolled a 12, I think.
Plus 2, then 14.
Okay. So it's gonna go Death, Rainey, Ironclaw, Lord Frost, and then Lord Jon Snow.
I want to cast Poison Spray.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to kiss my hand and then blow Jack Frost a kiss. And it'll be Poison Spray. Poisonous kiss.
Dude, he rolled a 19 save. Does he take half still, or no?
It's Constitution 13.
So he passed, but sometimes spells have like if they save, they take half. Does he take half, or does it not say
It
that?
doesn't say. It doesn't say.
So you blow this kiss, and it kind of like materializes in the air, and it's like a green floating like lipstick kiss floating towards him. But as soon as it hits him, it just kind of like breaks apart and doesn't seem to do any damage to him. Do you want to do any? Do you got anything for bonus actions, or do you want to move any? Do you want to get closer to him? Right now, he's like 20 feet away from you.
Defer.
Okay, Rainey's turn.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Oh, sorry, guys, sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
What is it?
He's got a couple of legendary actions.
Oh, fuck.
He is
So
going.
this is a boss.
Fuck yeah, Lord Frost is a boss. He is going to. He kind of mutters to himself for a moment, and then all of a sudden, poof! You guys see 2 more of him.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Can I counterspell it?
Oh fuck! Yeah, you could counterspell that for your reaction.
I'm gonna do it.
Because it's just him casting a spell, so yeah, you could indeed counterspell that.
I'm doing it.
So as soon as you see him start muttering this incantation, you cast your own counterspell, and it completely blocks out his magic. And he kind of like looks down, kind of confused on why that magic didn't work. And now it is Rainey's turn, as he's looking slightly confused.
Gonna shoot this motherfucker. 2 shots. 21
Nope, that misses. No, it hits. It
and
hits.
18.
That hits also.
Oh, good. Good.
He's still kind of confused why his fucking magic didn't work.
14 points of damage.
Was that... So that was 2 shots,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Again with the pistols?
Yeah,
okay. So, again, your shots are just, like, laying into him. And he's, like... he's bleeding blood. Like a human, human would. And he's not looking too good, honestly. But he's going to cast an ice knife. He's going to conjure up this knife of ice and hurl it straight at Rainey and Ironclaw, who are together. Specifically, Rainey.
Makes sense.
So Rainey does a 15 hit, Rainey.
No, it does not.
So do you want to describe, like, do you dodge it or do you block it?
I'll say that I dodge it, because I don't want to block it with my gun. That seems like a dumb idea.
Yeah. So you, like, sidestep this and just barely block out of the way, or dodge out of the way of this ice knife. And then just as it gets, like, a foot past you, it explodes. You and Ironclaw both make a dex save.
Like an 8.
18.
So Rainey, you dodge out of the way completely as this ice knife explodes into shards of ice. Ironclaw, you're not so quick, and you take 6 points of slashing damage as this ice kind of slashes up your side.
As a reaction, I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh fuck. Okay, he makes a save for that, right?
Dex save 16.
Oh, he rolled a 4, so I don't think he has a plus 12 dex.
Awesome.
You done?
I'm telling you, I need to get some physical dice here because this dice roller's not doing me any favors.
18 points of damage.
Okay, this is what happens.
What had happened was...
You see him mutter under his breath, and then you just see him disappear. I don't want you guys to think he's completely gone, but you guys do see him go invisible, and it is now Ironclaw's turn.
How badly did he look after
shoot.
that?
He looks fucked up. He looked like this guy should have probably had a little bit more HP added to him for a boss fight.
So right where he vanished, if I were to put Fairy Fire on there, which makes you not able to go invisible, would that be able to maybe drop his invisibility?
So
20-foot cube.
So what Fairy Fire does is each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. What would your color choice be? Green?
Green.
Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in this green if it fails a dex save. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed, blah, 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 blah. And the affected creature cannot benefit from being invisible. So I would, you would think that he would be rolling a dex save.
So I mean, if you're in that area where you just vanished, if you didn't move, if you vanished and didn't move, then you're still there.
Right.
So that's what I'm banking on. I'm gonna put Fairy Fire right where he was.
All right.
It's a 20-foot cube around that.
Well, guess what? Let me make a dex roll. A fucking 9. Well, hold on. He's got a plus.
No, you done for
No,
it.
he's got a plus. Hold on. What does a 12 get me?
Nothing.
Exactly. As soon as you cast this, you see him kind of frozen in that burglar status of like a cartoon, and he's just like outlined in green as his like arms and legs are like bent like he's about to take off running. So you now see him lit up in green.
Does he know I see him?
Oh yeah, he sees that he's lit up in green. Does Willie want to do something now?
Well, that was my action. I'm gonna use a bonus action to turn into a bear, I think.
Okay, cool.
Because this feels like a boss fight.
What do you say when you do that?
Hey, I'm a bear.
Okay, and then what does Willie want to do?
He's gonna whip that dude. Well, you know what? He's gonna go up to the Fairy Fire too and whip him. So he's still in the Fairy Fire. He's not gonna whip him out of that fire.
Okay.
So he got a 12.
He rolled.
I'm just gonna do my Thorn Whip
Yeah.
plus 9.
Okay, yes, he hits some, yes.
2d6. A 4 and a 2.
So he runs up to him and then lashes out with his, Weeping Willow branch and smacks into him. And it's, I'm telling you, Lord Frost does not look good. But what Lord Frost is going to do is, you see these icy skates appear on his feet. Even though he is glowing green, and he just starts to fucking shred ice as he moves 80 feet away down the staircase. But you guys all see him because he's glowing green.
He skates down the stairs.
Yes, and he is at the fireplace now. And it is now Lord Sean Snow's turn.
Which fireplace?
The one we came through.
It is a colorless fireplace at the very bottom of this room. So he just went down the staircase.
Okay.
So he's like 20 feet below the level that you guys are on the first floor by the stair, like about to go into the fireplace. And it's Lord Sean Snow's turn, and then the little girl still sitting on the ice throne, just sitting there.
I'm going to cast a dimension door and put it in front of the fire where he's trying to get to.
And then where are you going to put the other side?
Right by us.
I was gonna say 80 feet, man. We can't even sprint to get him, right?
So I'm just going to hop out right in front of him and be like,
He's trying to get away from us.
Oh, do you have any kind of bonus? So I thought you were trying to get him to go through it and pop in.
oh, I could do that. That's what I meant.
Oh shit! Well, I just because I just didn't know if you had any bonus actions to attack.
So yeah,
him.
directly in front of him skating, I'm going to put it right in front of him, and then one right directly when he comes out, he'll hit a wall.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him a dex save to see if he can stop in time, because he's skating really
Swerve
fast.
around this portal hole.
He's skating super fast into this fire, and I'm gonna give him a dex save to see if he can kind of stop before he goes in this dimension door or not. And this website has not been giving me any favors. A fucking 11 plus 14. I'm gonna give it against Sean's spellcasting DC, so a 14 total. I think you got more than a 14, Sean, right? I think you got a 17 now, because you got maxed out intellect.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't work.
He starts sliding and spraying ice to kind of stop, but he slams through the dimension door. And then as he does, he slams into the wall against the other dimension door, and then the dimension door pops out of place. And now he's actually lying prone on the ground. And it is now Death's turn.
I'm going to cast Poison Spray again. I'm going to blow a kiss.
You should sneeze it on him.
I'm going to blow a Poison Spray
Oh,
kiss.
it's a slow poison kiss.
Everything's slow. Slow moving.
Dude, you know he's got to be up for a good roll now after this website's giving me all shit rolls all night.
Nope.
Fucking 10 plus a 12 Constitution. I don't think that does it.
That's exactly one less than the save that I need.
Dude, you got me. I thought that 12 was gonna save. No.
So I get to roll 2d12. You ready? 18.
Fuck,
Done.
man.
How does
Go ahead
that
and
feel?
You describe it. Describe how you just killed this guy who was laying prone. You just blew him a kiss to death. Fuck.
So I take my hand and I give him a kiss and I wink at him with and I say, I love you. Go to
With
sleep
what?
now.
What are you saying?
I said I love you. Now go to sleep
Me?
now. No, Lord Frost, not you. Nighty night.
And Lord Frost never again stands up.
Boy, bye.
So you've got the shrunken down Belma, teenager. So how are you guys getting her back home? Because she obviously Lord Jon Snow shrunk her down because he knew that she wasn't going to go willingly. So are you guys? So Lord Jon Snow did say he wanted to put her in her bag of holding with.
I
her
put
head
her in my
sticking out.
pocket with my birdseed.
Did we want to do like a victory screech?
I'll enlarge Death so he can.
Oh
fit her
wait
in
a
his
second.
pocket.
Yeah, you guys did just do really good. So victory screech may be in order.
What is that?
Is that a thing?
Oh god. Oh god.
was so scary.
Wait, Rachel. Wait, we did not hear Rachel's yet.
No.
So yeah, you guys can pocket her and bring her back home, and the pig actually is programmed two ways, and he says, "I will lead you all home now." And
Okay.
this pig takes off back out of the fortress. You guys have Belma in tow. And it leads you back to Raven's Point. You brave the snow, make it back to the spine of the earth, spine of the world.
Can I keep the pig as a reward?
So,
It's only programmed to find this chick.
yeah, it might not be a very good reward.
Reprogrammable.
The gold might be better. We'll see though. And you navigate your the narrow passes through the other side of the spine of the earth, spine of the world, and then you make the 8-day hike back south down towards Raven's Point. Just as you reach the gates of Raven's Point, Mr. Snufflekin sputters and collapses. I have brought you home. As he dies out and his gears quit turning.
I'm gonna take him home and fix him.
He seems beyond your capabilities. He seems dead.
Could I fix him? I have Tinker's tools.
Ooh, I
Let's
bet
do
you
it.
could.
Let's roll. You get one fucking
That's
roll.
fine. That's fine.
D100 or what?
It's a D20.
She got an actual skill.
Yeah, give me a
Uh-huh.
second. I gotta look at this.
Like 100.
Sean, you may just get your pig.
Proficiencies. Okay. I think it's...
You can do it.
I was planning real sad music for that point.
It's not gonna
I
happen.
thought.
You gotta lie about the roll.
Wait. Where's Ted? Is no one gonna explain that to me?
Ted is in California now.
He's in Fantasy California and his internet was shit.
Natural 20 to fix this damn pig.
Oh my god damn
Nah.
it. You pull out this wrench and this screwdriver and walk over to this pig and kind of tinker with it a minute, and then it spurts back to life and says, "Oh, never mind. I'm fine. Let's go." And he leads you back to the Adventurers Guild lobby, where you see Benny. It's kind of late at night right now, so Benny's kind of he's just him by himself in this room. He says, "Oh, hey guys, what's up? Oh, do you have the girl? Oh." And then he sees like Belma poking out of whoever's pocket she's in at the moment.
Me.
Oh, cool. You found her. And then at that moment she pops back into full size. Oh, did you guys have any trouble? Where was she? Was she just hiding somewhere?
There are people named Frost in your world that likes to kidnap people.
Lord Frost again.
Can we reprogram this pig to find Elm Shadow's sapling?
Well, it's not my pig, but if you could reprogram it to find this girl, you probably reprogram it to find whoever you want.
I can reprogram it for you.
Oh, nice.
Can we roll for that?
Nice.
Yeah, do one more roll to reprogram it to find the Elm Shadow sapling real quick.
Is that our next quest?
That's a 15.
That's where we're going.
Let me roll dice to establish a DC. I'm just gonna roll flat D20. Fucking 6. You beat it. Yes.
Nice.
Fuck this dice roll. So yeah, you after a few moments of tinkering, Rainey feels pretty confident that she just reprogrammed this to find any Elm Shadow saplings. So here's your guys' gold, and he throws down 4 sacks of 2,500 gold now for level 9. And he says, well, Rainey, you could have Ted's share since you helped them out. Here you guys go. Yeah, I guess Lord Snow, I guess that pig, we'll just say that it died on the way back here to Raven's Point. Since it looks like it's on its last legs, it looks like it probably should have died at the gates anyway.
It looks fine.
I'll just tell Sir Owen that it just died anyway. All right, guys. Well, thanks for helping get good old. Oh wait, shit, fuck, Belma. Don't tell your dad about this pig, I guess. And she says, I don't want to. Forget her voice. I don't want to go back to my dad. But then Benny clocks her over the head and knocks her out. It says, I'll get her back to her dad. Don't worry. He said, no, stop it. Rainey, stop it. Her dad told me that if she was being bratty, I could knock her out and bring her back home.
Maybe this wasn't the best option. Maybe we should have left her with the...
No. Her dad gave me explicit permission, so this isn't weird at all. And then you see her dad come in, and he says, oh, there's my Belma. Benny, did you have to knock her out? Yeah, I had to hit her over the head. I'm sorry. And he says, yeah, I thought it would come to that. I'll get her home. I'll explain the whole situation. Thank you all for your time. Me and my daughter are going to be
I'm
out
going to
now.
stare death glares at him to be like, do not mess with this
Death?
child.
Are you talking to me?
No.
I'm going to stare at Dad.
Oh.
No.
Oh. I thought you were talking to me. Oh, God.
No, threateningly looking at the father like, you shouldn't knock out your own daughter, you jackass.
And he looks at you, and and
I put my hand on the gun.
and out of character, he quickly does quickly explain the situation and kind of say, he explains that he's kind of been aloof lately. He's been kind of focusing on trying to get his fire back as an artificer, but he does sincerely seem to have turned over a new leaf and seems to sincerely be devoted to being a better father from now on. So I want to leave on a good note. I want to leave on him being sincere about being a better father in the future. So it doesn't seem like he just had his daughter fucking knocked out and just fuck it, you can't go anywhere. No, he does. Nope. We're all about ending on a good note, and he does seem truthful as he explains the whole situation to you. So we're gonna wrap up there, and then as he leaves with Belma, Benny turns to you all and says, "So what's up, guys? I gotta go to sleep. You guys go head back to the Flight Patrol.
Benny, we should never record from home ever again.
Nope. Hey, I record from home every day, because this is my home where we record. So I've always recorded from home, my dude.
Do you have anything else to say, Benny?
I don't. I was hoping one of you guys would end the episode really funnily. There we go. That's it. We got it in one. Bye, guys.
I love you.
See you later, Benny.
Hey,
Bye,
Death.
guys.
Hey, Death. Hey, Death.
Yes.
Love you too, my man. So, Dragonbait, aka Rachel, here is one of our higher tier patrons, and as part of the patronage tier, she gets to play with us every once in a while. She has played with us on 2 Twitch streams, maybe 3? Two or three? 2. And then now she has now been on this episode, and before I ask her what she wants to plug, I will say I know she is a part of the 20-Sided Adventures podcast, and before she starts talking about herself, and it seems like she's just, plugging herself, I do want to say that podcast is fantastic. I'm on episode 2. Rachel, I don't know if I told you this in Discord, but I did finish episode 2, the Magic Dorito, and holy shit, that was such a good episode. So yes, Rachel, anything you want to plug right now?
Yeah, so this episode is coming out in March, right?
This episode will be... I think it will be March. Yeah, I think you're more on top of things than I am.
I have to be. We start going weekly in March, actually. We'll be...
Oh, shit!
Yeah, it's not a huge thing that we've actually announced, really, but yeah. March 6th, we start going weekly.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, probably by the time this episode is out, 20-Sided Adventures will probably be weekly then. Yeah, because right now they are bi-weekly.
Yes.
As of us recording this right now.
We have a Valentine's Day episode that'll be coming up in February. You guys can follow us at 20-Sided Adventures on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm not our PR person, so I have no idea.
We never use our Facebook.
Okay.
I'm assuming our DM forgot completely about doing a Valentine's Day game.
I had every intention of doing a Valentine's Day episode, and I completely messed up the schedule, so I think our next Twitch stream will be a Valentine's Day episode, but it will be after Valentine's Day goes out, so.
But it'd be fine.
I tried.
You did not try. You forgot.
I tried. I remembered it like 1 week too late. So yes, Rachel, aka Dragonbait, aka Nora from 20-Sided Adventures. If you like space-themed Dungeons and Dragons, which is a fantastic idea, I wish I would have thought about it sooner. I would have stolen that. It is a very good podcast. Yes, there are 2 episodes out right now as of us recording this right now, but as of this episode coming out, there will probably be 3 or 4 episodes out. Very good podcast. Go check it out. And I did see that you guys are now on iTunes, so that you guys are now everywhere you can download podcasts.
We are everywhere. We're slowly taking over.
Spotify, iTunes, any podcatchers you can think of, YouTube, they are everywhere. So go search for 20-Sided Adventures. First campaign, first arc is called Space Days. And is super good. So yeah, go check them out. And thank you so much, Rachel, for being helping them in the adventure and speeding things up. B, for being a awesome patron, and C, for the amazing podcast you are a part of.
Thank you guys.
I just want to say that we would have not been able to do this without you.
You guys could have, but it would have probably been like a
No.
6-part episode.
Yeah, it would have been like a 20-part episode.
You made it way smoother.
Yeah, so yeah, you definitely streamlined things a whole lot. Hello, everyone. It's your Dungeon Master Adam again, and I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Thank you all so much for listening, for hanging out with us, and for supporting the show. Thank you to all of our patrons like Rachel, aka Dragonbait, from this episode, Sash, Brittany Ballestero, Danny M, Jeremy Fair, Not Ironclaw, Danielle T, Matthew G, Thess, Brittany D, and the Nerd Asylum. If you want to get your name on our list of patrons, then you can go to patreon.com/OneShotOnslaught, where you can sign up for as low as $1 a month and get a whole bunch of bonus content for just that $1. Remember that we are on all social media at One Shot Onslaught. And on our Twitter right now, we are actually doing a pretty big giveaway where we're giving away a 5e source book. We are giving away one of Ironclaw's new dice vaults he just made, and giving away a set of dice. So that ends this Saturday as of this episode going out. So definitely go follow us there and retweet that tweet to get in on that giveaway. As always, we could use more iTunes reviews. We always love getting new iTunes reviews, and we've been reading them on the end of the shows here. We want to know what you like, what you don't like, so that we can continue to improve this show. Yet another way to help support the show that's not Patreon or iTunes reviews is just spreading the word about the show, telling your friends, retweeting about us, tweeting about us, posting on any social media, telling a friend that listens to D&D podcasts about us. All that really helps us grow. Speaking of growing, we've got a new show that's going to be coming out very soon called Halfway to Heroes, and it's going to be a homebrew campaign following 4 members that recently just graduated from a battle academy. So go check that out. All of our social media for that show is now all set up. That is at Halfway to Heroes. If you want to hang out with the cast of the show, you could always join our Discord server, bit.ly/OneShotDiscord. That will get you in, and from there, we've got a very active Discord with people hanging out and chatting in there daily about anything. You chat about the show. We post sneak peeks on there. It's always growing, and it's got a whole bunch of really cool people in there. So come check that out. Hang out with us there. And other than that, I will see you all next Monday.
I got a quick question.
What's up?
Did you ever tell us how big these bells are?
Yeah, they're like handbell size, like like bells you would ring.
For some reason, I was thinking like a whistle. The little blow whistle. That's not a bell.
No, that's not a bell at all. No, they're like little handbells.
Okay.
I think the best part about recording from home is you can be completely naked and record.
Can we reprogram this pig to find Elm Shadow's sapling?
I can't hear you.
God damn it.
Fuck!
Talk up in there, man.
I was right up on it. Look.
Yeah, like lick it, man. That's what I always do. I always lick it.
It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, clap. So 1, 2, 3. I think that was awful, but we should be able to figure it out. What, a second one, Justin? We'll do a second one.
1,
2, 3. I don't know.
I think the sound coming through here is messing me up, man.
Yeah, I think we'll be good. I
can hear you twice.
Oh no! Oh yeah, because I'm right behind you. I could sneak up on you. I'll turn my camera off and sneak up on you.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, we're good. Let's get right into it.
And what?
Sorry. I was looking at.
He's smiling.
I was reading the chat
Yeah.
finally.
Oh, I didn't see the chat.
So you guys pop into.
Morgan.
I'm Arthur Morgan. I think I had to edit out like a lot of the Arthur Morgan from the Christmas episode. But goddamn, he did that for like 2 weeks after playing Red Dead Redemption. He did that voice.